Okay, so I'm going to go over with you how to start creating a digital Notan design. So you can place this design or your answer to this design at the bottom of this slide deck by simply creating a blank slide and putting it at the end of the slide deck. Now, if you're deciding to do that, you're going to have a little bit limited use of your drawing tool, and you'd have to use shapes that are already populated, which isn't a terrible idea if you want something that's a little bit easier to do. If you want to have a little bit more freedom with the shapes that you're creating, I then suggest that you use Google Draw. I will do a second video that will use Google Draw to show you how you can customize your design a little bit further. So the first thing we're going to do is insert a shape, and we're going to choose a rectangle. And we're going to pull that out to about here, rectangle or square. And you can either keep that white or black. I'm going to get rid of the border. So I'm going to come over here to the border color and make that transparent. And I'm going to do a fill color of black. So I'm going to start on a black square. Now I'm going to put a shape on there. So I'm going to select a shape just from here. Let's say I use a triangle. I'm going to pull that triangle out however I want it to look. And I am going to now rotate it so that it touches the edge of my square. I'm also going to color this black. So fill that in with black. Now I'm going to copy that shape. Control C, Control V. Oops, hang on. And I'm going to move that shape. First, let's color it white. And I'm going to, this is simple. On these, we're just going to rotate it so that it matches it. Because what you're doing with the Notan design is making mirror images of what it is that you're creating or these shapes. So each shape that you create has to have a match on the opposite side. So it would look something like this. I'm also going to, sometimes you have to make the border transparent, but in this case you can't see it, so it's not a huge deal. Now, I'm not exactly 100% perfectly lined up, so it depends how fussy you want to be with this to have this match up perfectly. I may have to slide that out just a bit. It's a little tricky. Depends how sensitive your mouse pad is. You can see I'm a little off on that. So let's go ahead and push that back just a little bit. And then you're going to go ahead and create shapes on all four sides. We're going to start with that, shapes on all four sides. There's going to be a second video that will show you how to make these designs a bit more complicated, but we're going to start with the easy stuff first. So let's go ahead and do another shape. Let's pick something a little different this time. So let's go ahead with this shape. Draw it out. Okay, I'm going to place that. Actually, let's put it on the inside like this. Okay, and I'm going to keep it white. Okay, so now we need this same shape coming out, mirror imaging it on this side. So copy, paste, and we're going to change it, fill it to black. And then watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to flip it. So you're going to go on the side. I want to flip it to the right side. So I'm going to come on this right side and then drag this across. Hang on, I must have missed it. Let's move this out a little bit so I can see it. There we go. And then flip it. See it? Here it comes on the other side. You'll see when it's perfectly matched, you'll get that kind of blue line on the bottom. And then there's my shape inverted. Okay, mirror imaged. I'm going to move it so it matches. And that's me starting to build my Notan design. You're going to play by putting at least one shape on all four sides first. The second video will show you how to take these shapes and make your design look a little bit more complicated, as well as experimenting with shapes that you can get off of the internet.